You know what?
Welcome.
Sometimes when you have a show and you have kids, and the kids are always in the house forever because everything's been canceled everywhere in the world, they walk in the middle of your show. It's just the new reality.
Or right at the beginning.
That's
that was
true.
right at the beginning.
This is
show.
both in the middle
and
in
the
the beginning. Interestingly, the way we
Yes.
have concocted the story hour to be two halves of an orange that come together to create one succulent fruit. So we were doing the first show, and we talked about the fact that this is the last week of the story hour. I'm telling you that for the people who, as currently configured.
Yes.
We are going to launch a new show called, more appropriately, The Robbie and Matthew Show.
Yes.
Because we don't read stories to you anymore.
Also,
What?
look, we have now 2 signs that say they call us the Robbie and Matthew Show.
If you think your eyes are fooling you, no,
Yes.
Jennifer made another sign.
Yes.
A better sign. Better being an opinion.
Yes.
But Jennifer thinks it's better. I think it's better. Robbie thinks it's better.
A more versatile sign.
The theme of this week is art. And I think that Jennifer's new sign is an even greater extension of her creative prowess than the first one. So
Yes.
I just want you to appreciate it. All right? I want you to appreciate both, but I want to appreciate the fact that Jennifer thought her first one was not up to her full standards and satisfaction, and so she created a second. She said, to heck with it. I'm not done. The work is never done. I'm going to go back to the forge. I'm going to hammer out a new version of Thor's mighty hammer, and I'm going to take it to Robbie and Matthew's house and either use it to break down their door or hand it to them as a show of love.
She handed it very gently.
Our door is still there.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
have no doubt that if Jennifer wanted to break down our door, she could. I'm just glad that's not her mission or agenda. I think we got a little off track. We did. Let us see the virtual agenda. Robbie was not able to print a paper-based agenda today because, monkey buttons, guys. Sometimes it happens.
Monkey buttons.
All right. Hi, El Puppy. We missed you. It was super sad last week without you. All right, story agenda. Wait, where are you going?
I have to bring it down here because...
Agenda's going every which way. Wonder Undercover Chapter 15 is today's business. Swats it, yo.
Swats it, yo.
See, we're back. See, Robbie was worried that Swats it, yo was off.
I was worried.
Robbie,
oh my gosh, are we gonna... Okay.
What?
You know what? In the process of all of this, our little picture down here has disappeared.
What little picture?
The little small version of us.
Oh. How long do you think that's been gone?
Just since I restarted my computer. Okay. Everything is all whacked up.
Okay.
So...
Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry that you can't see us right now. That must be very upsetting for you.
I'm going to
try
to fix it.
Please try to brace yourselves. Please try to manage your emotions. Wait, there we are. There we are. But now you're going to... Look, now you're seeing the sausage get made. Guys, seeing the sausage get made is a phrase that means seeing behind the scenes.
Was that a silent bird?
There was. As everything gets made. Sometimes things that seem effortless on the surface are actually quite complicated, difficult, painful, confusing. But you don't know because that all happens behind the scenes. Like a TV show. Oh my gosh, what a mess to make a TV show. What a mess to make...
What did I do?
I don't know, Rob.
I did the wrong thing.
Oh, so this is the sausage getting made. What's actually inside a sausage, you don't want to know what's in there. You just want to taste the sausage because it's tasty. What?
Okay. I want to remove that display capture.
See what's happened right now, you guys?
You guys are just watching the sausage.
You are the guinea pigs.
Made.
Robbie's using you as part of a scientific experiment.
One I want to copy.
Are you Oh my goodness! Everyone out there's just getting sick to their stomachs watching all this churning and burning. All right.
What's happening?
Why don't we pick one or the other, and we'll solve this problem later.
There we are.
Oh, Robbie solved the problem. Next agenda item. Yeah.
Robbie picks a theme song.
At random. I don't know what she's going to pick. I can't control her whimsy and famsy.
Robbie is cooler. Robbie is cuter. And Robbie's just better than Matthew.
It's true.
I felt bad. I felt bad having picked that one.
No, you know what?
I sort of randomly pick it.
Oh, was it random?
I wasn't sure if it was this one or this one.
But you know what? Because that song was written by someone who loves me.
Yes.
And played by someone who loves me.
Yes.
I recognize that even though the words in the song might be seeming to have fun at my expense, I know that it's actually just an expression of love from two people who love me. Isn't that nice? How things can seem completely opposite of what they are, and yet you can know in your heart that they mean something good instead of something sad and corrosive and damaging. And mean. Right, Robbie?
Well, I felt a little bit mean.
You did, huh?
I'm going to do this one.
Oh, we got another one? I feel loved now. I feel doubly loved. I feel loved by you and Drew and by the song. And that other song, the memory of that song is gone. What was that other song about? I can't even remember. What was it about? Okay. All
right,
next
next
item on the agenda. I think we're going to need a prop for the next item. I'm just guessing. Let's see what it says.
Sip politely until your water is gone.
Until your waters go. Until your waters
it's
go.
go.
Yeah. I mean, or until your water is...
Cheers, pros, Jackie dancing. Drink up, people.
Is gorgeous, or is gory, or is...
Goat?
Goat? Oh, no, gone.
Gone.
But I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to sip politely. I'm going to sip in great gulps. Because I won't follow the agenda. Not when it's a virtual agenda. I only follow paper-based agendas, darn it. That's my policy, and I'm sticking to it.
I have so many things to fix after this show, you guys. I'm so mad.
Is my attitude one of them?
No, my attitude is
Your
one
attitude?
of them.
You having a difficult attitude day? Okay. Okay, Robbie, any day now. We can move on with the
I'm
show.
sipping politely.
You are, isn't that what it said? Can you move on to the next agenda item so I can riff on it while you finish your water with the fortitude
I feel like it says until your water is gone.
Yeah.
I cannot start the next agenda item until I have
goodness.
completed the one that I am currently
Do
on.
you see how I'm being punished for being playful with my agenda writing? I will never do it again. I'm going to say, next time, drink your water in under 2 seconds or leave
wrong
the
button.
building.
You guys, all my button thing got all mixed up with the restart of my
how did they get
computer.
mixed up?
I do not know. I'm so angry at everything.
It's hard to be Robbie today.
All right.
Could you advance the digital... Robbie shows you the current state of blobbling, of the blobbling.
I haven't advanced the blobbing. I
Okay.
ran into so many issues.
Okay, fair enough.
I can show you the current state of the blobbling.
Please. I'm worried that if you get
What's
up
over
and
there?
sit down again. I know what the blobbling is. Here, it, she, them, they. Hello, blobbling. I do like
It
the...
remains there.
Yeah, hi.
The things that I want to do with this blobbling.
Yeah.
I want to repaint the eyes so that those pupils look like pupils instead of slits.
Yeah.
I want to paint some color onto these fish, some blues and greens.
Okay.
I'm trying to decide whether I should make an effort to make this look like it's underwater.
What would that be? I don't think so.
Don't know. Maybe painting a surface line of water up
I don't
here?
think so. I don't
No.
think so. Because
Okay.
it looks like it's underwater because those are fish and they're obviously not suspended in midair.
Okay.
I think you're good.
Okay.
And I think you don't want to have a sense of surface or bottom because then it would make it seem like the blobbling was either low or high.
Right.
I think the blobbling is just sort of delightfully, indeterminately placed in the water.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's my take.
I feel like I could maybe put some rocks and some algae.
I agree
over
that
here
it would
or
look
something.
good. Maybe we should, but I would much rather put the blobbling toward the bottom than toward the top.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Maybe you could put the Titanic down there.
I will not do that.
Maybe you could put a tiny diver down there. I'm saying things I don't actually want you to do in
Okay.
hopes that you'll respond to them negatively.
Okay. I
want
was
you-
trying to be.
No.
I was trying to be open-minded,
Okay.
but I hated both of those ideas.
Yeah, I gave you bad ideas on purpose. I was baiting you.
Okay.
Okay, goodbye, Blobwing.
Goodbye, Blobwing.
See you later.
Now,
All right.
who won the Blobwing last week?
I believe it was William.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Coming your way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
When it's
coming.
done.
It's
yeah.
coming. Yeah.
In time.
All right.
Okay. Next item on the virtual agenda is...
Oh, okay.
What?
Wait.
What?
We're wrong one. Wrong button. Buttons are all
but I
messed
think
up.
that's right. I think we are going right into... Yeah, let's do
Matthew
it.
reached chapter 15 of Wonder Undercover.
Because we got to get to it, friends. We
right.
got to get through this book this week now. We've thrown down the gauntlet. It's not a super long chapter, so we'll have time for some chatter afterwards.
Hold on.
All right. Guys, it's cool here today. We have the windows open. It's lovely. All right.
I need to
What's happening?
try to... Okay. I'm going to try to do something here.
Okay.
Burp, burp, burp,
You guys
burp,
are
burp, burp,
now...
burp, burp. There
guinea
we
pigs
go.
again. You did it.
Ta-da!
All right.
All right.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right. Chapter 15. 2 theories, friends. We are charging toward the conclusion of Wonder Undercover.
Hold on.
What?
Would you mind turning your own pages for a moment?
No.
Because after all that water,
Yeah.
I
You
have
gotta
to
go
go
to the bathroom?
All
All right. Thanks, everybody. Robbie wants you to understand her biological needs.
You know what?
Now,
I've been
have you
sitting
set it
awake
up so that when I push that, it'll
I
actually
have,
go?
I have.
Sometimes you leave me
I know.
in the lurch. All right.
There you go.
All right,
We're
Robbie,
all
take your
set.
time. We're good.
I'm going to be
Take
quick.
your time.
I'm going to be quick.
All right. Here we go, friends. Chapter 15, 2 theories. Look at this, says Milton at breakfast on Monday. pointing to a story in the Tiddlywump Times. The headline on his face makes clear that the news is big. Brothers to inherit entirety of Wonder fortune. After a decades-long legal dispute, Wendell and Upchurch Wonder, great-grandsons of beloved Tiddlywump benefactor and patroness of the arts, Julia Wonder, have been named sole heirs to the Wonder estate. The brothers plan to use their considerable inheritance to start Malefax, a company that manufactures canned soup, marshmallows, and slug repellent. I gasp for a full 7 seconds. For the first time in my life, I have encountered something more loathsome than a Dublinger. Milton gets right to the point. Sole heirs? But isn't Veronica also their cousin? According to the family tree, yes. Then why wouldn't she also be an heir? Milton nods grimly, his face an ocean of concern. My brain is working overtime to make sense of it all. Maybe the folder contained a legal document that was Veronica's only way of proving that she is also rightful heir to the family fortune, and so her cousin stole it. Milton gives me a look that says, "Don't stop now, you're really on a roll." And maybe... My brain grabs all the loose threads we've been gathering over the past few weeks and tries to knit them into one beautiful rope. Maybe the chief historian caught Wendell and Upchurch in the act, but then they bribed him into letting them escape by saying they'd cut him in on the inheritance. Milton's eyes grow wide. This mystery has the opportunity to rival the case of the missing lunchbox. Those are excellent theories, but we still don't have any proof, says Milton. We need to find that file. Where do Wendell and Upchurch live? I'm considering a stakeout. Milton reads the article again. Chicago, he says drearily. I suddenly stop considering a stakeout. We sit there in silence, eating our breakfast and feeling flattened by the weight of things we do not know. Emily's intestines must still be acting up because she's not in school, which means I have 0 best friends to help me blow calming smoke on the bumblebees of worry and excitement that are swarming in my stomach. I'm sure Mr. Shine can tell I'm not exactly listening as he talks about symbiosis, whatever that is. All I know is that I need Emily and she needs me, like 2 independent organisms that mutually benefit from spending time together. What's up?
I think you sort of pushed the button.
All day long, I practice for tonight's meeting. Exactly what I'll say, exactly what I'll do. The part of me that wants to pay attention to Mr. Shine is being sat on by the part of me that has to figure out how to fly blindfolded on a hang glider through a narrow canyon filled with booby traps and angry vultures. I take out a sheet of paper and write Tammy a note. I figured out how Tracy is messing you up. Let me challenge first tonight, and I'll explain everything. M.M. On our walk home from school, Milton is wearing his serious face. Maybe we can't get our hands on that folder, he said. But we have to tell Veronica what we know and what we suspect. Milton is right. Veronica has to know what her cousins are conspiring against her. I wouldn't want to have that conversation in front of the other scouts, but Veronica comes to meetings directly from work. Maybe we could talk to her there, I suggest. Let's see if Dad can take us to the library on the way to the community center tonight. Milton's face makes clear there's something he's not saying. There's something you're not saying. I have a thought that's not quite ready to come out. As much as I want to know what it is, I know better than to push. We ask, and Dad says, sure. And why would he not? What dad doesn't want his kids to spend time at the library? First, we have dinner, which is tacos. Nothing goes better with tacos than root beer. Could we please have some root beer with dinner tonight? I ask, batting my eyes while wondering why this is something a person is supposed to do when the person wants something. What's the occasion? Asked Dad. We only have soda on very special occasions. I plan to do something rather remarkable this evening. Dad smiles. Do I get to hear what it is? Afterward, I say. For now, it's a surprise. Well then, says Dad, pulling out the root beer and pouring us each a big glass. Apparently, the eye-batting worked. Cheers, he says. Cheers, says Milton. Cheers, I say, as convincingly as I can, but I am too focused for actual cheer. When we finish dinner, I grab my headband, glasses, lip balm, and seam ripper, and head for the car. It's time to go, but Milton is nowhere to be found. I find him on the other side of the bathroom door. Hurry up, I say. I'm going as fast as I can, he insists. Dad takes us to the library. We won't be long, I say. No problem, says Dad, who always enjoys having a few free minutes to play Lollipop Obliterator on his phone. We get out of the car, and I scurry toward the door, but Milton is limping along like his leg is about to fall off. Hurry up! My leg fell asleep in the car. I look at my watch. The meeting starts in 15 minutes. I practically drag Milton up the steps. We go to the circulation desk and ask for Veronica. I think she's in her office, says the head librarian, Miss Wilhelmina Smithers. She could give the chief historian a run for his money in the personality game. When we get to Veronica's office, the light is off. I look out the window into the back parking lot and see her getting into her car. Ugh! I say, trying not to show how angry I am with Milton. If we hurry, we might be able to catch her before she drives away. But Milton is not there. Where did you go? I ask, completely out of patience. Milton does not reply, but I hear the telltale sound of someone rifling through someone else's filing cabinet. What are you doing? I am shocked and scandalized. Indulging a hunch? Stop looking at Veronica's private things. That's not okay. No, this is not okay, says Milton, holding up a folder marked with the local House of History seal. Is that... I can hardly get the words out. But why would Veronica steal her own folder? That's the question I intend to answer, says Milton. I'm sure there's a simple explanation. Put it back. If there's nothing to hide, why don't we take a look? Mrs. Smithers pokes her head in. Why are you two standing in the dark? She asks in a way that is neither patient nor polite. Milton quickly stuffs the folder under his shirt and then steps into the light. We were looking for Veronica, he says. It seems clear she isn't here. We're almost done, I say. We just need a moment to put the folder back. You're done now, she says. I will walk you out. It is not a suggestion. As we scamper back to the car, my heart sinks as I try to imagine how the file could have found its way into Veronica's drawer. We get to the community center a minute before the meeting begins. Good luck tonight, says Dad. Thanks, I say. As I step out of the car, I give Milton a look. I hope things go well with your research project. Milton looks appropriately grim. I'll let you know what I learn. The plot thickens.
I mean, Milton.
Milton,
The
brazen.
nerve.
Hey, you know what? He's growing up. He's getting tougher. He's getting more
Man.
assertive. I think a
know.
little moxie's rubbing off on Milton.
Yeah.
He couldn't have done that in book one.
No, he couldn't.
He's
have.
getting more and
getting a
more.
little
He's
bold.
coming into his own. Yeah. There you go. All right, you guys.
I would be so bad
At what? It's sneaking into somebody's
at
office?
sneaking into somebody's office and stealing something out of their filing
I
cabinet.
think Milton's sense of moral outrage is inflamed. I think he cares about the local House of History, and he's excited that he's kind of working on two mysteries at once, right? So, anyway. All right.
That's tough.
All right,
That's
how we doing?
tough.
How we doing on time? What do we have? Oh my gosh, we have 9 whole minutes left.
Wow.
Let's see what the virtual agenda says
Okay,
to
I
us.
have to now refine
now.
the virtual agenda. You
Now-
pushed a button and somehow closed something.
Now, El Puppy very eagerly texted to us, check your texts. So I don't know if that's your text or my text or all the texts. It's not my text. You might have to look at your texts.
Oh, El Puppy's new cousin is here. She sent us a photo.
Can we show the photo? Is that the...
I don't know.
Oh.
Well, I think we need to...
Yeah, we need some permission to
yeah,
do that.
we
But
need
I can
permission.
tell you, cute,
Oh
cute
my
little
gosh,
cousin.
Cute. Babies' heads are just the cutest.
And I can't show it to you, but the baby's onesie says, dream big,
Fight hard,
and...
nap often.
Yes, indeed.
I
I
like
love
that.
it. I love it. Okay.
like that.
All right, friends. What is next
Okay.
on the virtual agenda?
Hold on. I have to get rid of this. and find the virtual agenda. Now we are going to push this button.
We are never going to restart Robbie's computer again. I
know.
think that it's
Man.
going to be on for the next... Is El Puppy back?
Yes!
Yes!
El Puppy is back.
El Puppy's back. El Puppy, I hope that your week was good.
Yes,
All right.
I hope you learned some Roblox stuff.
Excellent. If so, sing a song of joy. Me, me, me. We welcome you, El Puppy. We welcome you, El Puppy. We welcome you, El Puppy, back to the show. We missed you last week. It was dark and bleak. We cried for 30 minutes every day. We missed you, El Puppy. You're not helping at all, Robbie.
This
El
didn't
Puppy,
sound like a song of joy. This
missed
sounds
you, El
like a dirge.
Oh, Puppy, we are glad to have you back.
I guess that was "We Wish You a Merry Christmas," right?
I don't know. It sounded joyful to me.
All right.
Sometimes lyrics enough.
All right.
I made that pretty good rhyme between "We missed you last week" and "It was dark and bleak." Come on, I pulled that right out of nowhere. That was joyful. All right, Robbie, pass. Hard pass on Robbie's judgment.
No, I was
I'm not...
trying to think of a joyful song, but I couldn't while you were singing a dirge in my
All right,
other
please,
ear.
art historian extraordinaire. I would like you to...
Why I have been given this mantle by someone equally unqualified.
I'm just saying, if you use... Robbie was judging the aesthetics of my song,
I was.
and yet she seems unwilling to provide an alternative. Are you going to...
This is a song of joy. This is a song of joy. Joyous times for El Puppy.
It was short but sweet.
Yeah.
And certainly joyous.
Thank you.
If you consider that joyous.
What?
Yeah.
Didn't that sound like
You
people
sort of
singing
sounded,
in a church?
You sort of sounded like an opera singer with a cold.
What?
Who wasn't a very good opera singer to begin with.
My skill in singing the song aside, didn't it sound
there's a
like...
song called Ode to Joy.
Right, and isn't it like do
I'm just
do
saying.
do?
Welcome back to us, El Puppy. We think you are very good. We missed you and we cried da to Hollywood. Let's stop while we're ahead, or not too far behind.
We were so far behind.
El Puppy, we missed you.
Yes.
Are there some jokes?
There are some
That's what I want.
jokes.
I want some jokes.
Okay.
Some of the days last week. Okay. Thank you, El Puppy. Thank you for bringing us jokes, even
Yes.
when you weren't here last week. That's above and beyond.
Before we start on the jokes.
What?
I do want to point out.
What do you want to point out?
That Simon has a very important summer project that he's going to do.
What is it?
Which is launching a balloon craft into space with a GPS module and video cameras.
Now, what does he mean by into space? Does he mean like beyond the Earth's atmosphere, or does
You
he
know
just
what?
mean into the air?
Even if he just
No,
means
I
into
just
the
want a
air.
clarification. No, I think it's very cool, but he has a dad who understands how space works, so he might actually be sending it into space.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I want to know.
My assumption was that he was sending it into space, just like he said.
Well, I just want a clarification, because
All
different
right.
people think the word space means different things. I want to know what version is...
Matthew's often launched different things into space.
Listen.
Into the space
I
that they
would
aren't
think...
supposed to
Listen,
be launched.
how old is Simon? Simon is like 10, right? Or is he 12? Or is he 14? How old is Simon? I have no idea how old he is. But I would think that getting things into space is harder than that. But maybe he's doing something extraordinary.
It's harder than what?
Than a 12-year-old could manage.
I think he can figure it out.
Is
He's
Simon
the son of a space
and he is
engineer?
He is of his own right a very wise young man.
Yes.
So we won't just give him credit because his dad is bright. He
That's
himself
true.
is
That's
quite bright.
That's
Jokes,
true.
please. I'm ready for some jokes.
Well, I just want you to keep us posted.
Yeah.
Please, Simon. We do want to learn
I also want to know if it's actual space or fake space. Please tell me.
And
Tell
I
me.
also want to know if the cameras are going to be returned.
Yeah, or will they just
Or
fall
they'll
from the
just
sky? Will they
float away?
disintegrate? Will they land in a volcano?
I'm concerned for the safety of the video cameras.
I'm concerned for the safety of the citizenry and the volcano. What if
I-
it damages the volcano?
I was not concerned about either of those things, but now that you mention it,
Yeah.
I feel like we should add them
What
to
if
the
the
list.
what
of
if the
concerns.
camera lands on our car? I'm
Our
a little,
car is on its last legs. Anyway.
our camera
It
would be
put
improved
I was gonna
by
say,
being dented by
I was gonna say,
by
our
Simon's
car
space camera.
Would it would put
Jokes!
it on 3. All right, jokes.
All right, yeah.
Why didn't the duck pay for the lip balm?
Why didn't the duck pay for the lip balm?
Yes.
The duck.
Yes.
Duck has a beak and a bill. Oh, because of his bill, he put it on his bill. He added it to his bill.
I can't believe you got that.
Come on,
that
Bill.
Was so clever.
Bill.
Good for you.
He added it
wanted
to-
He wanted to put it on his bill.
He wanted to put it on his bill. There you go. All right. Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you call a fly without wings?
A fly without wings is a walk?
Have you heard that one before?
No, I'm just trying to figure it out.
So clever.
Yeah, okay.
How did Darth Vader know that Luke Skywalker got him for his... excuse me. Burp. Start all over.
Okay.
How did Darth Vader know what Luke Skywalker got him for his birthday?
He used the Force.
No.
He asked him, Luke, what did you get me for my birthday,
I
Luke?
wish Darth Vader had talked like the first version. Luke, what did you get? Oh, use the Force.
He opened the present with his lightsaber?
No.
Why?
This one's a little less clear,
Okay,
I think.
what is it?
He felt his presence.
Oh, I like that. I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, because if you have the Force, you can felt the presence. He felt his presence.
Yeah.
Presence.
Presence.
All right, fair enough.
Okay.
Uh-oh, is that all the jokes?
I think that was all the
I
jokes.
think Old Puppy's 3-joke policy is sound.
Yeah.
It's because
Now-
often we don't leave enough time. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
E wants to know who here reads the Ichabod, which is
Ooh.
the new
Oh, the new J.K. Rowling.
J.K. Rowling.
I don't know. Kato, I believe, is reading
Kaito
it. Yeah.
read it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So actual space, says Simon.
Okay.
Uh,
I read the Ichabod.
We said.
Ichabod.
Oh.
Okay. So, update from Simon. I mean, above the high layers of the atmosphere.
Wow.
And he's 11 going on 12.
Oh, good. So I kind of got it right. I said he was either 10 or 14. Right in the middle is 12.
So he's sending it into actual space. Yes, hopefully they will be recovered.
Wow.
That's why we have a GPS tracker.
Okay.
Are you going to be the people recovering them?
I also want to know who's going to pay the bill if you damage the volcano. That's what I want to know. Like, if you just like bang the heck out of the volcano, it needs millions of dollars of repairs. Think about that. Think about that before you do anything that you wouldn't. What are we supposed to show? Everett
I
Bear
don't
wants
know.
us to show it. Huh.
I don't. Oh, the picture of El Puppy's picture.
Oh, we need El Puppy's parents' permission to
sorry.
show a picture of a baby.
Yeah.
I'm afraid we can't just do it because El Puppy wants us to.
Yes.
As wish as we could.
Sorry,
El Puppy,
sorry.
if you want us to show it, have your
Yes,
mom
have
write
your
me a
mom,
message.
Write,
Okay?
write Matthew a message.
Okay.
So they will recover it.
Cool.
So what if it lands in a volcano?
Yeah, that's what
Are
I
you going
want.
to go into the volcano? And
I
recover
bet
it?
they know that there's no volcanoes close enough to where they're going to launch it. That's my guess, but who knows? Who knows? Volcanoes jump around. They are tricky like that.
Principal Ella,
Yeah.
when she was 6,
Yeah.
pre-principal age,
Yeah.
thought she went into actual space on Space Mountain.
When I went to Space Mountain, I went into a space that made me want to throw up. That's what I went into. When I was a kid, I loved it. I went on Space Mountain 6 times in a row, and I did throw up.
Yeah.
And then when I went back to Space Mountain with Alden, my daughter, and I went on it once, all of my bones got
Mine
so
bones
joggled
got
about.
so
I was
rattled.
so mad that Space Mountain was so horrible.
Did I go on Space Mountain
No,
again with Alden?
I
or
did
you
it.
did it again? for
No,
your
no,
child?
I just did it once.
You just
Maybe
did
you
it
went on
once.
it with
I
her.
think I went on
And I
it.
think you had the same opinion
Yes.
as I.
It really does rattle the bones.
It's not good.
Space Mountain is the roller coaster in Disney World
The
and
indoor
Disneyland.
roller
It's
coaster.
inside and it's in the dark. And so there's
Except
flashing lights.
they
so
insult
because
you with
it's in the
strobe
dark,
lights.
because it's in the dark, you can't anticipate which way it's going to turn
It's horrible.
at the turn.
Terrible.
So you're just sitting there like, which way are we going to turn?
WORST.
You realize that in a normal roller coaster, when you see the turn coming,
You can
shift
get
your
ready
body
for it. You can prepare
and
for
you
it.
Get ready to make the turn. When you can't see the turn coming, it goes wah, and it gives you whiplash in all directions, and it is the worst for old people.
You're giving
young
me-
people with flexible bones and joints.
You're giving me trauma. Stop talking about it. All right.
All right.
We gotta go, friends. We'll see
Okay,
you tomorrow.
so wait.
What?
They're going to recover it, and there's absolutely 0 volcanoes in the calculated descent area.
All right, fair
So
enough.
you can stop worrying about the volcanoes. Take
Okay.
that off our list.
All right.
It extends from Winchester to Delaware Bay.
Oh.
Winchester, Tennessee, question mark?
I doubt they mean Winchester, Tennessee. I'm guessing not.
Winchester, Virginia?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Friends,
I can't wait to hear all about it, guys.
we will see you tomorrow.
we will see you
I
tomorrow.
want you to think throughout this week, A, pieces of art that you like. Send
Yes.
us links or send us files that we can show.
Yes.
B, your research related to art.
Yes.
One interesting fact. You do not need to send us pages and pages and
Yeah.
pages. One interesting fact about art that you like.
Or that you hate.
No. One fact that you like
Oh,
about
yes.
art.
One fact that
And
is
third,
interesting to you.
as we contemplate our new show that'll start in a couple of weeks, what are the things you'd like us to talk about or cover or do? All right? We're pretty open-minded at this point. If you have any ideas for the new show, I know Jennifer is over there full of ideas. So really, this is an assignment for Jennifer. Jennifer, I would love you to just write a list of the things.
No, don't give Jennifer any more work than she already
loves
has.
assignments. She loves them.
You do not have to do anything for us,
Yes,
Jennifer.
you do, Jennifer.
We have already supplied our signage.
Jennifer, I
Thank
want you to plot the arc of our new program in its entirety so that I don't have to do any thinking.
Everyone is trying to get us to leave, Matthew.
Okay, all right.
We just
Jennifer,
don't like
I
to
look
leave.
forward to your report.
Oh my gosh, stop it.
I would like it to be on letterhead.
No, stop it.
With illustrations.
Leave Jennifer to whatever she has
Jennifer
to do this week.
is
not tending to our show.
Jennifer is delighted to be asked. Robbie's so mad at me, Jennifer. Not really. Really? Really? Okay. Goodbye, friends. We'll
Hey,
see
guys.
you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Hopefully I will have ironed out all of the computer difficulties by then.
We'll see.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, like that one where I can't turn it off. Goodbye.